Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Good to be back. Thank you for staying with Vantage. Tonight we start with the US presidential election. After the debate debacle last week, will Joe Biden get the boot? Will the Democrats find a replacement for him? And who will that person be? We'll discuss all of that. In France, a political earthquake. Macron's gamble has backfired. The far right has made gains in the snap election. This could trigger the next Euro crisis. We will talk about the implications for Macron, for France and for Europe. In the UK too, it's election week and the top contenders are flocking to temples to get the Hindu vote. In Nigeria, women suicide bombers kill 18 people and injure many more. In India, a new set of laws comes into force, replacing those from the colonial era. We bring you the highlights, the improvements and the concerns. In South Korea, the people want to impeach their president amid a growing threat of war with the North. In Kabul, as the Taliban's rift with Rawalpindi widens, they're trying to cozy up to India. We decode their moves and India's response. The European summer has been hit by storms, turbocharged by climate change. And does your brain need a rest? It's only Monday, but it's as good as any day to talk about taking a break. As always, the headlines first.
जो लोग अपने आप को हिंदू कहते हैं वो 24 घंटा हिंसा 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 नफरत नफरत नफरत.
In India, uproar over Rahul Gandhi's first speech as leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. He takes a jibe at the ruling BJP, says those who call themselves Hindus are indulging in quote-unquote violence and hate. Prime Minister Modi intervenes, his first since becoming an MP in 2014. Home Minister Amit Shah demands an apology from the Congress leader. Relief for Donald Trump just months after before the US presidential election. The Supreme Court rules that he has some immunity from criminal prosecution as a former president. The ruling is likely to delay Trump's trial for allegedly conspiring to overturn the 2020 election. Trump calls the court's decision a big win for democracy. Russia claims to have captured 2 more villages in eastern Ukraine, but admits Kiev's drone attacks are causing power outages in its border areas. On Monday, Moscow said it had downed 36 drones. Recently, Russia has stepped up its push in the northeast to create a buffer zone against Ukrainian attacks. Norway calls off a plan to sell the last privately owned piece of land on Svalbard. The move is to prevent its acquisition by China. Norway has sovereignty over the strategic archipelago in the Arctic, but a 1920 treaty allows foreign entities to exploit its mineral resources. The victorious Indian men's cricket team stranded in Barbados. Hurricane Beryl shuts down the airport in the Caribbean island country. All flights cancelled and all shops and offices have been closed. Curfew has also been imposed in Barbados. And acclaimed Albanian novelist Ismail Kadare no more. The 88-year-old passed away after a heart attack in Tirana. His writings explored Balkan history and culture in poetry and fiction. Kadare was often tipped to win the Nobel Prize, but never did. On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. For the first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital.